Kia ora and welcome to the First Call Plus. Nice to have you with us as we preview the undercard races from Wanganui and also Te Rapa. And we've got racing also coming through from Wingatui. Let's kick things off at Wanganui, race number 6 on the card. The Balance Accountants Open 2040 with Admiral, $3.50. Equal favourite with Third Time Lucky. Admiral with the 2 kilo weight relief, $3.50 and $1.35. Aidan Rodley, does he ping forward and control the race?
I think so. They'll want to get somewhere near handy, won't they? Zentangle's the other main spin factor in the race, and from barrier 5, I think he'll probably push forward as well. Admiral's drawn 6, so they're side by side and they can both push forward together. Whether Admiral they want to get straight to the front, I'm not too sure. Branbury Laird probably gets somewhere near them, and you've got those sort of horses who do go back. Third Time Lucky and Kip Keno getting back.
Jason, give me your assessment of the race.
Yeah, I think the intent will be for Admiral to control the race and Zentangle to sit close by, maybe trail Admiral, but they won't want to go too hard. 2040 or 2040 metres would be the question mark for Admiral, I suppose. Like Third Time Lucky, she's fourth up rather in her preparation. I think she's ready to step up and ground, and she showed herself to be very promising. Well, in the last couple of years, but yeah, Third Time Lucky to me is the bet in the race.
She was good last time out in the Rangatiki Gold Cup, running 4th that day. Just a horse I had a bit of a feeling on here was Do I Know You. I know the horse has been well beaten, beaten 28 lengths last time out. That was in a race where they really did string out and behind over the river. Did chase home Dr. Watson sort of a while back. Sorry, that was Dr. Watson chasing him over the river. But Do I Know You was very good in good races down at Riccarton last preparation. I think third up, she's going to be somewhere near ready.
Yeah, okay. How do we make some money here, Jason?
Yeah, Third Time Lucky. Like, I think that Rangatiki Gold Cup's a really good reference. Like, Platinum Command has gone out of that and won. We know how good William Wallace was leading into it. Ruby Armani, Ringo, and, you know, she's Poppy herself will be a chance in the YAG Challenge Stakes. So I think that's a good reference for this race.
Your play, Adam?
I found it a really hard one. Do I Know You's just a horse you want to consider each way.
Let's go to Wingatui, race number 3 on the program down there in the south on Saturday. It's the Brocklebanks Dry Cleaners over 2,200 metres. All bar one in single figures here with the $4 favourite in Shanzino for the Pitmans and Sam Weatherly claiming a kilo down to 53. Saturn Guru, $4.20, same as Sharkdy. And then we're out to $5.20 for He Ain't Heavy and She's a Toucher. 2,200 metres, where are they landing, Aidan?
There's not much speed in this race. She's a Toucher, probably the leader in the race for Tina Kombanyagi. You've got Saturn Guru and Shanzino somewhere near the speed, but there's not an abundance of early speed here.
Let's take a look at Sharkdy's win at Ascot Park. He and Heavy third. Tilly Dunnage finishes into 6th position. Tilly Dunnage, a horse who you would imagine will cop the track, but look, Sharkdy just put them to bed a long way from home, Jason.
Yeah, it was a good performance from Sharkdy. I really didn't mind the run of He Ain't Heavy. There was a kilo and a half between them there, and there is a decent weight swing in favour of He Ain't Heavy, and I know that's not be-all end-all because you've got a big margin to turn around. But I didn't mind the run of He Ain't Heavy with a view to Saturday.
It's 5 1/4 lengths, the difference between He Ain't Heavy and Sharkdy, but that's a 9.5 kilogram swing. Yep. That is a massive weight swing. Of course, you do have a 4 kilogram claimer, you know, that you've got to sort of factor in as well, but geez, that weight is a really significant part of this race. More I looked into it, though, the more I was keen on the chances of Saturn Guru. He's a horse who's won 2 of the last 3. That last start win at Riccarton had a lot of merit. The track record at Wingatui is fantastic, 4 of 14 there, and I thought it was just really tenacious last time out.
Are you a He Ain't Heavy fan?
Yeah, He Ain't Heavy's the bet for me in the race, but yeah, certainly between Saturn Guru and also Shanzino, you know, a lot of respect around those two runners.
It's not a bad little race, actually.
It is, yeah, for a small field, but yeah, He Ain't Heavy is the one that I'll have a little bit of the bank on.
Okay, well, I was Saturn Guru.
Okay, we'll leave that there at Wangatui and head to Sunday's racing from Te Rapa. 11 races there, some jumps, some flat races as well, and one of the shorter priced favourites that you will see all the weekend is Big Mike. He goes around in race number 9 on the card. It sees the running of the Celebrating Te Akau Racing Karaka Million Stable Open over the distance of 2,200 metres. He's $2, very short, Jason.
Yeah, it is. Look, I think I got a bit lucky making Francis Drake one of the bets of the weekend against Big Mike when Francis Drake got late scratch, and that was obviously unfortunate, but I don't know that Francis Drake would have beaten Big Mike in the mood that he was in last time out. It was a really good front-running performance, well rated by Sam Weatherly. Jonathan Riddell picks the ride back up, having won on it a couple of starts ago.
Well, that'd just be a weight factor as to why he didn't ride it last start, surely.
Yeah, so, you know, he's in the right form to be winning again, Big Mike.
He's dominant, wasn't he? Straight from the front, and he's been doing this. You know, he's been able to get to the speed, and he just seems to be a horse who's relishing this role. He's obviously a high-class horse, but you know that's 2 wins in his last couple. He's now a 5-win horse from just 16 starts, and he seems to be getting better and better. No concern because he's done this at Te Rapa, although Francis Drake is a Te Rapa specialist.
I suppose the positive that I saw anyway is Jochen Rindt coming out of the race, because Jochen Rindt possibly would have been one of those horses that could have put...
is Jochen Rindt out?
I beg your pardon?
No, Jochen Rindt's out of the other race.
He's starting this race.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's out of race 10.
Well, that's significant because he's a speed influence. And
is he though? Is he? I don't know if he's ready to be on speed. You know...
he did a lot to do, like they did ride him aggressively there.
And he was beaten 19 lengths. I thought there was more speed here. I've met Big Mike to be in front with Joe Cargo to be there as well. I don't think that Jochen Rindt has got the speed of either of those two horses. You know, they might have the intent, but he's second up into this. I think, you know, maybe Tamarunu Cups and things are more his go when you get on speed a little bit easier. Yeah,
sorry, that's my mistake there. But Francis Drake is a horse that is not as well weighted coming into this as he would have been in the race that he came out of.
Yeah, there's a lot more pressure. I don't know how it was last week. I obviously didn't have a chance to look at that race, but there's a lot of pressure here. You know, I'm talking about Jochen Rindt not being able to find the front. So to me, that means this is going to be a race that's going to be run pretty genuinely. He's going to be getting back, and he's going to be the horse who I think is the main benefactor of that. He loves Te Rapa. He hit the line tremendously last time from a long way back. I thought he was a real factor in this race.
Oh, I agree that he's a factor. I do agree he's a factor. They'll be hard-pressed to run past Big Mike.
Race number 10 on the card from Te Rapa, another handy field assembled with this one, Pecoris lining up the top of the book at a $5.20 quote. Grande Rio $4.80 and the Kipling Girl $4.50. She was good last start, Jason.
Yeah, here's the race that number 3 isn't starting, Jochen Rindt. Yeah, this is not a straightforward race, I didn't think. And
no. You'd be on the Breslin train, wouldn't you? Leeds on an each-way basis?
Go again.
No, but I thought that Nailed It could run better, even though she's put in a couple of fairly ordinary runs as preparation on tracks that have been sort of testing. But
just saving the Breslin money for Salamanca this week, then?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. Tell us about this race, Jason.
I thought you were going to tell us about this race.
I'm pretty keen about the chances of the Kipling Girl, to be honest. I really do think, you know, the record at Te Rapa is a lot better than places like Rotorua, but placed here at Rotorua last time, met with a good run.
All of a sudden, because you like one horse from one barn, you've got to like all horses from all barns. Like, this is the type of logic that we're running here. So let's put that to one side, that sort of logic. But look, you look at horses like Grande Rio, they're going to be better off third up.
I like all horses from the Baker Barn.
Oh, here we go. Make it simple.
So which one do you choose then when there's more than one?
Yeah, just all of them. Just jump on the train. That's the go.
Do you remember the last time you did that on the show?
I know.
That was when...
yeah. Our
Hoodiers wins beat
friend
St.
Hoodiers
Emilion.
wins. I know.
Yeah, that's right.
So Murray Baker and Andrew Forsman will probably trifecta the race. Which I looked at Nailed It a fair few times because I think it's a really good formula when you're getting horses that are dropping back in grade, that are having apprentice claims put on them. So she's coming back a long way in grade compared to the races that she's competing in. She's in rating 85 and she's going to have to carry 56.5. So I'm waiting for her to click into action, and I'll probably spec her. It's not a bet of confidence having an each-way bet on Nailed It. I'm not.
Well, she's been beaten 56 lengths in the last 2 starts and goes up in weight.
100%. I'm prepared to forgive that Rotorua run a couple of starts ago, but she was well beaten last start. So yes, those are 2 massive concerns. I take your point on that, but I just sense that she's not going to be far away. If it's not going to be this start, next start in this grade with an apprentice claim, watch for her to do something on Sunday that's improved, and then be ready to go next time in the grade.
Sure. Okay, let's go to the last race, number 11 on the program. Another horse who we missed out on lining up last week is No Need. Now, No Need is $8.50. Drifting out from $8.20. There's been some moves around a couple of horses here. Selfie's gone outward in the market. No Need is a horse that I know you were keen on before it was scratched last week, Jason. And
I think Michael was.
Oh, Michael, it was, yeah. And here's its trial, and this is why.
Trial was good.
He was big on all these Somerville horses.
Just one stable. You just got to go with the stables, don't you? I mean, he's got a straight bar race as well.
I was just extending that logic, that flawed logic out. But is it going to be heavy enough for No Need? I don't know that it will be at Te Rapa. If there's rain on the day, which is that's possible in the forecast by race 11, it could be. It could be, but I just sense
it's coming into this in good form.
No,
it was a good trial,
no doubt. But he does take runs in his campaign. He has shown throughout the last couple of seasons that he takes a few to get up to fitness. But
Just Canada was good this day. He was really trotting length, and this was just making sure he got to the best part of the track and did that. And it was a really nice return from Just Canada. Now he gets home track advantage. He's a winner of 3 of 13, and he's a chance in the race as well.
Okay, runs away to win this race.
Sleeping
okay,
Beauties
come the
in
last.
commission.
It's going to be a long weekend, Jason. Come the last, if you've got a little bit in your account, but you want to double your money or make some money at least, what are we going to do?
I had Wooden Edge on top.
So did I. I thought the
that's
trial
short,
behind No Need was good as well. He's a horse who's unbeaten in 2 starts resuming.
He loves the track, and he'll enjoy the track conditions.
Yeah.
If there's rain on the day and the track deteriorates throughout, then you'll be back on Sleeping Beauty, and you'll be considering her. That's for sure. I wonder from that draw I don't know about tactics, but I wonder whether they might sort of ride her quietly and just see how she finishes off.
Yep.
And you might see another special performance because she'll be fit enough. She's put in some magnificent performances.
We know what
throughout her
quality
career.
she's got, yeah. But you're on the Amber Sims train anyhow, so that's good.
Very good. That's what I like to hear, gents. We'll leave it there and see you next week. tab.co.nz. Nice to have you with us here on the First Call. Plus, good luck over the weekend.